The Dam Busters raid. Bouncing bombs, low-level flight, and a mission that looked impossible on paper. A bomb hits the water. It skips once, twice, then vanishes beneath the surface of a massive concrete wall. Seconds later, the dam explodes. What no bomber was supposed to do has just worked. Spring 1943. The war in Europe is at a stalemate. Allied bombing is intensifying, but Germany's industrial heartland keeps producing weapons, steel, and power. Hidden behind thick concrete walls in western Germany are massive dams. If they fall, entire valleys flood. Factories go dark. Transportation collapses. If they remain standing, Germany's war machine survives, and no existing bomb can destroy them. Why the dams matter. Picture Germany's Ruhr Valley. It is the industrial engine of the Third Reich, producing steel armaments, coal power, the dams control electricity generation, water supply for factories, flood control, destroy them, and production halts. But the dams are thick, reinforced, protected by torpedo nets and anti-aircraft guns. High-altitude bombing has already failed. The RAF faces a hard truth. The targets are vital and seemingly invulnerable. Why conventional bombing failed. British planners test everything. Bigger bombs, multiple aircraft, repeated strikes. Nothing works. Bombs explode on the surface, wasting energy upward. Torpedoes are blocked by nets. The dams are built to survive exactly this kind of attack. This is not a problem of courage, it is a problem of physics. If the dams can't be bombed or torpedoed, would you abandon the mission entirely? Barnes-Wallis and the impossible idea. Enter Barnes-Wallis, an engineer, not a bomber pilot. Wallis studies the dams and reaches a radical conclusion. To destroy them, a bomb must hit the dam wall underwater, detonate at a precise depth, avoid torpedo defenses. His solution sounds absurd. A bomb that skips across water like a stone. At first, the idea is dismissed, then tested. The bouncing bomb concept. Wallis's bomb is cylindrical, not streamlined. It is designed to spin backward, skip across the water, hit the dam wall, sink down the face of the dam, detonate underwater. The backspin keeps it pressed against the wall. It is brilliant and terrifying. No one has ever used a weapon like this. Myth versus reality. Myth. The bouncing bomb was instantly accepted. Reality. Many commanders believed it was reckless and impractical, precision beyond reason. The bomb will only work if dropped at exactly 60 feet altitude, at precisely 240 miles per hour. At a specific distance from the dam. Too high it misses, too low the aircraft hits the water, too fast it overshoots, too slow it sinks early. At night, under fire, with no margin for error, creating a new squadron. A new unit is formed, number 617 Squadron. Its pilots are experienced, but even they are shocked by the mission profile. Training begins immediately. Ultra-low-level flight, night navigation. Flying below treetop height losses occur even in training. Every pilot knows the odds, the aircraft and the risks. The aircraft chosen is the Avro Lancaster. Bomb bay doors removed. Bomb mounted externally. Special aiming devices installed. Defensive armament is reduced to save weight. If intercepted by fighters, escape is unlikely. The weapon is ready. The crews are trained. Now they must fly straight into Germany, engineering the impossible. The dams cannot be bombed conventionally. A radical weapon has been built, and the pilots who must deliver it know there is almost no room for error. Night. Flying at tree-line height. The mission demands flying at less than 100 feet above ground. At night. Across enemy territory. Why so low? Radar can't see them. Flak has less time to react. But one mistake means instant death. At this height, pilots judge altitude by treetops and church spires. The human cost before the mission. Aircraft are lost in training. Crews die before ever seeing the target. Some pilots request reassignment. Most do not. The mission proceeds because there are no volunteers left to replace them. Pause and think. Would you continue training knowing survival isn't expected? Final planning and targets. Primary targets. Mona Dam, Eder Dam, Sorp Dam. Each presents different challenges. Some are heavily defended. Others are surrounded by hills, making approach angles lethal. The plan assigns primary attackers, secondary waves, backup aircraft. Failure is expected. Success is uncertain. Weather, timing, and fate weather forecasts are marginal. Cloud cover threatens navigation. Moonlight is limited. Delaying risks, losing the element of surprise. Proceeding risks total failure. Commanders choose to go. Departure. On the night of May 16, 1943, the Lancasters take off. They fly low over the sea, then inland. Anti-aircraft fire lights the horizon. Aircraft begin disappearing from formation. Some never reach Germany's interior. Approaching the dams. As the first crews reach the dams, they realize the final problem. The dams are larger than expected. Defenses are heavier. The margin for error is even smaller than planned. Myth versus reality. Myth. The bombing runs were smooth and controlled. Reality. Many attacks failed before a single bomb was released. The first attempts. The first aircraft begins its run. Tracer fire erupts. Searchlights lock on. The bomb is released. It skips. Once. Twice. And disappears beneath the surface. In seconds, the dam will either hold or history will change. Stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching.